right, welcome guys to a supply and demand training. In this video, I want to take you guys through a very specific example, Brexit. So back in 2016, one of my first novelty trades, I would say, on my journey was catching the Brexit sell-off. I caught the entire move on quite a large lot size, made a substantial amount of money. And what I want to do is I want to take this opportunity with the information being presented here in this course to explain to you guys what was going through my mind in the live market before Brexit happened and how I was able to use these tools that we are showing you here in this platform to catch this move. Okay, so this section is about supply and demand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you guys through this trade from a supply and demand standpoint. All right, now I've got us on the 4-hour time frame, and as you guys can see, price was coming on down, coming on down, coming on down, coming on down, and then we saw a rally come up here. Okay, so now that you guys are kind of following what I'm looking at, let's take a look. What was going on down here? Why did we see a rally from these lows right here? So let's just take a look. It looks like we won't be able to see anything here on the 4-hour. So why don't we, let's do this. Let's throw a vertical line on here. And let's go take a look at the daily time frame. Okay, so this is exactly what I expected to see. So guys, this rally that we were seeing over here on the 4-hour time frame that we marked in between this zone, let me go ahead and make this a zone in between these two lines here. This was, as we would expect, a demand zone. You guys see here on the daily time frame, looking back, we have a clear demand zone in this area, and that is where this rally originally was stemming from. Okay, let's come back over here now. I just wanted to point that out to you guys so that you have full clarity on how supply and demand is playing a role in each part of these moves. Okay, so we have a demand zone down here. Let me just mark this. Demand zone, which we identified on the daily time frame. We expected the buyers to come in here, and then when we're looking at this rally, okay, so let's say we have the demand zone. We know it's a demand zone. We see the bullish price action, and we know that we need to be in a buy trade at this moment. Okay, where are we looking to take this buy trade? Well, the first candidate in terms of supply and demand is this area right in here, where we see that sellers have come in several times on pullback sell opportunities right here as well. Okay, that was our first candidate. However, what happened? Price gapped right through our supply. So demand heavily exceeded supply. We gapped right through the zone. Therefore, there was no closure here, and we will continue on to our next supply zone. Now, guys, looking over here on the left here on this downward move, where is our next supply zone? Our next supply zone is right here. We've got 1, 2, 3 sell-offs from this zone. Okay, this is our next supply zone. Guys, well, your buy trade from demand needed to be exited up here the second we saw the price halted here at our supply zone. So there's a pretty simple 982 pips there. Let's get rid of this. Now, guys, as you can see, right, without too much explanation here, this is where Brexit occurred, from this supply zone on the 4-hour. So there were several reasons why I was in this sell trade, but one of the reasons, guys, was this supply zone. Okay, we have, let me just go ahead and mark it here for completeness, supply zone. Okay, and not only did we come up to our supply zone, but then what, guys? price action. Okay, we didn't get any necessarily strong bearish indicators from price action, but just the fact that price got to our supply zone and held was enough, considering the amount of time sellers had already come in and some of the other factors that I'm going to be sharing with you guys in other videos. It was enough to enter the trade, and I did enter the trade. And guys, based on supply and demand, this is how you caught the Brexit sell trade. So make sure you guys watch this video several times to understand the concepts, right? If Brexit did not occur here, if price just blew right through, okay, where would we have been looking next? Right up here, okay? That's our next supply zone. Guys, supply and demand is key when it comes to trading, okay? I cannot stress it enough. It is truly the fundamental reason behind the market's moves, okay? So hope you guys got value from this video.